I'd be standing next to him, and he'd go like that and just smack my bass. I know he broke his pinky once, and he'd go like this and just keep singing, and then we'd take a break, and oh man, I broke my finger.
Well, I know when I was playing with High Voltage, when I'm on stage, I move around a lot, so I'm always touching whoever's beside me. I'll reach out and touch
Not
them.
Ed.
And my guitar player asked me one night, he's like, why do you touch me all the time? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, you always reach out and touch me. I'm like, I reach out and touch you to tell you that I'm there, that I'm coming by.
See,
like I'm going to come by behind you. Yeah. So and you don't want to bump into one another.
Yeah.
Like nothing makes you more like mortified when you're on stage and you're rocking. You boom, oh, and you bump into the guy on stage with you. It's like, okay, clown show's in town.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of let people know that you're there, and that's what I always do at least. So now. What was Ed's background? Do you guys know much about it?
Ed,
he played in a cover, not in
he had
an
a
original.
band called Shiner.
Yeah.
Back in Wichita, and they were an opener for touring bands like Saliva and stuff like that. Not,
Oh, okay.
not big bands.
Right.
More, so they were regional.
But bands that were nationally touring.
Yeah, and they'd
Yeah.
come through Kansas,
Right.
and so they'd travel with them in that region. And so that was all I know about. He's been playing his whole life.
Right.
But that was the last big thing, and he came out here and he left all his equipment in storage, and he had no plan he never thought he'd play out here. That wasn't what he was thinking until the day he saw you guys at Harry's. That's when, poof, the spark.
I mean, he came out here, I believe he always did work on airplanes, right?
Uh-huh.
On airplanes? On,
Yeah, he's
interiors.
a sheet metal worker. He worked for Boeing for 25 years in Wichita.
Oh, okay.
And I think
Like
that's
all
what
you
brought him
guys have
here.
good gigs.
So work.
Like you got a good gig. You got a good gig, right?
Yeah.
Day gig?
Day gig. Like
Yeah, I've always had steady work. I've
Yeah.
raised kids and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I'm looking at my
rough.
thing here. Kevin Nova, come on, we see ya.
Hey.
Kevin Nova says to you, Robbie, he's hit your bass a couple times too.
I'm sorry, man. I love you.
Kevin's watching?
Yeah, Kevin's watching.
Kevin.
We got Darren.